for joining us. We have a Bible story today. I'm going to read out of the Friends with God Storybook Bible. Our story comes from the book of Esther. It's called, For Such a Time as This. Lots of kids dream of being kings or queens, but I'm one of the lucky few. I actually got to be a queen. But it wasn't really luck, and it wasn't for any reason I'd ever expected. I was just a girl when it all started. I was living with my cousin Mordecai, who had adopted me and raised me like his own daughter. We were Jews, which meant life wasn't always easy for us. One day, the king decided to find a new queen. Lots of girls tried out, but the king chose me. He treated me better than I could have ever imagined. My life was filled with the most delicious feast, my sweetest perfumes, the fanciest clothes, and the most brilliant jewels. But there was a problem. I didn't tell the king that I was a Jew because Mordecai told me to keep this a secret. On top of that, the king's right-hand man, Haman, didn't like my cousin Mordecai because Mordecai refused to bow down to him. So the scoundrel Haman hatched a plot to trick the king into ordering all the Jews to be killed. Every last one of us, including me. Mordecai told me to talk to the king right away and pleaded for the Jews. But it was risky. I could be killed. Yet if I didn't try, then all of the Jews, my people, would die for sure. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do, but Mordecai helped me make up my mind. He said, maybe you were made queen for such a time as this. Well, that's all I needed to hear. I had to try. I invited the king and Haman to a fancy dinner. Haman thought it was quite the honor to be invited to eat with the king and the queen. Little did he know what was about to happen. The king started the meal by asking what I wanted. I'll give you anything, he said, even if it's half of my kingdom. Oh, I just have one request, I said. Would you please spare my life and the lives of my people, the Jews? Someone has paid to have us all killed. The king turned red with anger. Who would do such a terrible thing like that, he asked. Who would dare hurt the queen? Well, I pointed at Haman. He's our enemy, my king, I said. Haman was dead before bedtime. Not only were my people safe, but the king also made Mordecai his new right-hand man. The king gave him royal robes and gold crowns and put the ring on his finger. God made sure that I became queen just at the right time. Since God loves us, he put me in just the right place to save his people from disaster. When the king chose me to be his queen, I had no idea what was going to happen. It was strange being in this new royal world, and I wasn't sure what had made me so special. But God knew what was going to happen. God placed me there for a reason, to protect his people. That happens to a lot of people. They find themselves in situations where they're not comfortable, or where they feel that they don't belong, or where they have no idea what's going on. But God always knows our future. God puts us in places he knows that we're supposed to be. Who knows what God may have in store for you? You too might get a chance to do something special. The end.